Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel presents.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Darkest Dungeon here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Well, we will continue our Hamlet adventure here by maybe choosing some more poor souls to join us on our crusade to free this land from this horrid curse that has landed upon the land thanks to one of our family members. Because, yeah, why not? Anyhow, I'm gonna take a look at what's available at the coach. I'm gonna see if some new heroes want to join us. I'm gonna take a look at what's available this week when it comes to raids, and hopefully I will be able to pick up something that will not make me look like a complete idiot, because, well, in few episodes already, we had an entire party wipe, and I can tell you right now that if you lose, for example, Man-at-Arms level 5 or 6, you will definitely feel it, because, well, those are really useful classes thanks to the boosts they can bring to your party. So stick around and I will talk to you soon. So I have been thinking a while about this, and, well, I'm gonna go into Cove. Now, this will be a veteran level raid, and me with my genius brain, I was thinking what would happen if I would take, instead of this lineup, actually the two Vestals. Well, it's an interesting idea, of course, but it can kind of slow down the progress, because sure, I can maintain the health of my party, but I mean, we have Crusader, who can self-sustain himself. We have Flagellant, who can do the same. And, well, sure, two vessels can do lots of potential stunning or damage, but if you get your party surprised and you need to mix around two vessels, that is just horrible to deal with. So I'm gonna rather go with a Gesture, and this is actually Gesture level 2. Now, the reason why I'm taking level 2 Gesture along on a veteran raid is that I'm hoping he will level up enough so that eventually I can take him for a veteran level raid against the bosses. Because if you remember the Southern Crew, for example, having a Gesture was a tremendous help. So I'll definitely try to get one for the veteran level, because the one that I had for that raid, I believe, is either Martel or one of the other Gestures who currently is sort of invisible, and he's now above set level, so he would never agree to go ahead. So the trinkets have been equipped, and therefore we're gonna get some provisions. And head on out to see what I can potentially come across. Definitely don't need that many of those. This is still a veteran level raid, so this should be more than enough to deal with whatever is there. And I'm glad to see that the blood is stacking up still, so we did not reach some sort of limit thanks to constructing the building, which produces 2 vials a week. So by the time when I will try to deal with the bloodsuckers, we should have enough reserve to deal with them. Also, I have some trinkets which might prevent the party members to get the curse, which is more than annoying thing to deal with. Trust me, there are some serious debuffs that go along with it, and it's a total nightmare.
These lost shipments of rarities, that we may prevent them from falling into even less scrupulous hands.
So the most annoying thing about this raid will be basically that I am trying to pick up 3 relics which means that
The
3
match is
slots
struck. A blazing star is born.
of my inventory will be occupied by this damn thing. And you see, this is exactly what I was talking about. Now imagine what would happen if I would have 2 vessels and I would have to be moving them around. It's not the most fun thing to deal with, so yeah. This is gonna be definitely something that I'm gonna have to take a crack at. I'm gonna probably try to deal with the flagellants and bleeding attacks here at the back. But this is unfortunate because I was really hoping that the Crusader who has the Beast Slayer ring would actually be able to attack the freaking Crusher, because remember, he has the unfortunate talent of dealing 8 bleed damage to you when he hits you with the arterial pinch. So yeah, you gotta be careful with that. The bleed resist here is quite astounding, but we're gonna start moving the Crusader forward. If I will be hit by any stress, I will definitely try to negate it with the gesture. Yeah, you see? 8 damage for 3 rounds, that's equal to freaking 24 HP down. So I'm afraid I'm gonna be burning through the bandages quite fast here. And this is why having, for example, Plague Doctor here is so beneficial. Let's see, we can make the big crustacean bleed a little bit. Definitely getting rid of this, moving you forward so that the gesture can be dealing some boosts. We're gonna heal the party because, well, the bleed will definitely be taking it down. Finally, we were able to hit him with some stupid bleed. I know, for the Cove, it's much better to have something that deals blight. So, like I said, Plague Doctor is your best friend here probably, then the Grave Robber, and potentially the Shield Breaker. If you're feeling lucky, maybe even the Abomination, as in its human form, it can do the spit, or what's the ability called, which actually allows you to hit 2 enemy units and cause some blight. Man, I'm so glad you actually dodged that.
Their cursed champion falls.
So I'm gonna let you read through the journal because this is definitely not being taken along the ride with me. And we will continue afterwards. Okay. So this is nice. Not sure what can be inside here. This is really nice. So overall, one issue which I have is that the best person to deal with the traps is the Jester, who can potentially dodge most of the traps, but since we're dealing with the Cove, you never know. There might be a ton of things hidden here. So, fingers crossed, this will go smoothly. And I'm gonna definitely have to eventually ditch something here. Okay, so yeah, this is something that I'm definitely gonna have to take care of. These 2 at the front will be definitely annoying to deal with. So if I cannot stack some bleed onto them and kill them, yeah, it's gonna be a bit annoying.
Returns even the boldest gaze.
We're gonna do some boosts. I'm gonna try to kill at least one of the maggots. This one will definitely die the next round, so potentially the flagellant can attack the second maggot. And most likely I will need to try to do something regarding those debuffs. Those are definitely nasty. You know what, let's do an AoE heal. So let's get rid of that, and so we definitely know that the maggots are gone. Yeah, because he has the -20 dodge. We'll try to reduce some of that stress.
Be gone, fiend.
But unfortunately, the Beast Slayer rank will not have too much of an effect on the ghoul, because ghoul is unholy and not a beast. So yeah. Also, I'm gonna have to switch the Dazzling Light for an ability which I picked up. And you are just not gonna knock this thing off, huh?
Growing uncertainty.
Let's see if we can finish off the job here. So the ghoul is definitely dead thanks to the 11 bleed. So let's just try to heal the party members.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Yeah, the dodge stone is a beautiful thing, but I'm not sure if eventually this will live up to some of the other trinkets, so I'm gonna let it go, and we will take the illumination, because as you can see, it can bypass the stealth, and there can be the oracles here, which can be in stealth mode, plus reduce -25 dodge. So potentially we can get some serious damage dealt to them, or not miss our attacks. Like here, for example. Right from the start, 2 oracles, both in stealth mode. So potentially here, the illumination would be definitely helpful. That would be if I can actually utilize it on some of these buffoons. So we're gonna have to prioritize the Crusher. Fortunately, thanks to his higher bleed resist, it's gonna take a while till we get there. I did not really want to pop a holy water in order to help out the attack and everything, but we will get there. So let's see if we can stack up at some bleed here. Unfortunately, as both of them are in stealth, I cannot put the Rain of Sorrow on their position. I try to reduce his HP as much as possible. They will get out of the stealth mode, and this is most unfortunate. It's most of the damage dealt to the Crusher has been restored. And I'm really hoping you will be able to dodge if he's gonna go with the arterial pinch. Yeah, that's definitely not a dodge.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Okay, let's continue. So this Oracle is definitely a goner. I'm gonna try to get rid of the second one. And the Gesture will definitely have to start healing the stress here.
Our life is taken.
Why in the world can't I use this damn thing?
Precision and power.
So that was overall really nice. You definitely need to utilize the herbs and the bandages. Yeah, you see, if you have, for example, Bounty Hunter or someone who can mark the large target, or a leper, that would be great, because then you don't have to worry about dealing these minuscule damage dealing attacks to said enemy. I'll actually try to do this, because that will definitely kill off the Crusher. Let's heal some of this damn stress, and now it's only left to the Oracle.
Perhaps the turning point.
Hopefully he will not put up too much of a fight. Fingers crossed. Oh, he's trying. Oh, he's trying.
In Radiance, may we find victory. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Oh boy. Overall, we can still run into a bunch of issues here. I definitely need to be on a lookout for trouble. Ooh, the pond, ruins foam. Man, you got a bunch of stuff. You're a potential candidate. Okay. Let's pop a torch. Now, we still did not come across even single one of those relics.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
A, that makes me happy because, well, I still can maintain the money in the inventory slots. B, it makes me nervous because I know I will have to eventually ditch something, and the emerald and the stack of gold are at the same level. So that might be fun. Thank you for that dodge. Let's see if we can get rid of the stinger somehow. And it's gonna still take a turn. Yeah, please don't stun him. So let's go like this. This will unfortunately not kill the enchantress. But we can reduce some of the stress dealt to the crusader, and hopefully the Jester will be able to do the damn same thing for him. I don't think we'll... actually, we did manage to go before the enchantress. Okay, beautiful.
Them all.
So the gladiator is overall not that much of an issue because most he can do is an attack and deal some bleeding damage. But even if he will cast bleed to the crusader himself, I do not care that much because, well, I'm gonna keep the bandages because I have only 2 left in case I would come across another damn crusher. Trust me, the difference between 3 rounds of 8 bleed damage and few rounds of 2 bleed damage are fairly noticeable. Especially here, I can at least
Confidence surges as the
recover the HP. You know what, let's at least get rid of the debuff. It's kind of nasty. I'm really hoping I'm gonna start coming across some of these relics. Come on, I just reduced her stress. Yeah, okay, never mind. Let's try to get rid of the stinger. Really would hate if he were to stun one of my party members. Good thing is that we have the white mount in the 3rd position. So this will actually allow the flagellant to attack even the oracle. We get even a critical, which is really lovely. And I'm gonna try to deal with the maggot. We're gonna keep up the bleeding. 1 more HP down for... Actually, now we don't even have to bother because now I definitely know that the Oracle is a goner.
The blood quickens.
So the key to the illumination is to keep the Vestal in the 3rd position. Okay? Well, I don't actually mind keeping the Jester in the 4th position for now. At least he can deal with the annoying stress that we received.
Inspiration and improvement.
Let's get rid of the stinger. The
The slow
wide mouth is definitely a goner, and
unforgiving.
so is the maggot. So the entire enemy team was cleared off.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, so we have a full stack of crests, full stack of busts. We have 2 full stacks of, almost 2 full stacks of gold. I'm not taking the blood because we have 35 of them back at Hamlet. The jade is not more valuable than any of the other things which I'm currently carrying. So most likely, if I will come across the first item that I need to pick up, it might be that the emerald will be ditched. I'm not really that eager to start burning through the food since I have more than half of the map to still cover. I'm gonna let the light die out as much as it can till I reach back into this room or return here. Sorry if the English is not muy bien. I'm really trying here. And now we can pop a torch. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so we are definitely getting rid of that. And that is unfortunate because the fish carcass could use the medicinal herbs. Okay, so I'm actually kind of glad that I will be able to utilize the illumination here. Because since I am able to do this, I am able to do this as well. And I'm gonna boost the party. And I'm gonna have to attack the crusher here. And I'm gonna keep stacking up the bleed at the 2 back rows till the 2 oracles aren't gone, because if they keep restoring the HP for the crusher, well then I'm kind of screwed. Great, really glad that the cleansing crystal worked here. Let's reduce some of this, and let's unleash some more bleed eventually. So that is 1 oracle gone, that is 2 oracles gone. I'm gonna heal the Crusader.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope
And I'm gonna attack the Crusher. That can be a potential stun. Is a definite stun. So since our Vestal is in the 2nd position, it only means the AoE heal can be utilized. So we're gonna definitely do that. Even if I would put the reduced dodge by illumination onto the Crusher, it won't change the damage we are dealing to it. So that's another nasty stun. Man, this thing is on fire. Let's see if we can start stacking up that nasty bleed. Definitely need to move you forward here. So that's only 4 damage. It's definitely not gonna do that much. Thank God it chose to attack one of the classes with the highest possible dodge. Okay, let's do an AoE heal. And let's continue to stack up that nasty bleed. So obviously this thing is dead, so I could have gone with some stress heal. But oh, what the heck. Let's give you some boost this time. Man, I did not switch. Such a shame. Because he is in the 3rd position, the Flagellant cannot attack him. Flagellant does not have an AoE attack that would deal damage to the 2nd and 3rd position. It's either the first 2 or the last 2. But the Jester, on the other hand. So the White Mouth is definitely a goner. But the Oracle will still cause an issue. I'm gonna have to switch around these two. I was actually afraid there that he's gonna go for a heal. And I know, I could have gone for the White Mouth. Because that way I would remove the last remaining enemy that can deal damage to my party this turn. And I'm quite sure he will go before the Templar. And let's go with this. I'm gonna try to reduce the stress as much as possible. So let's try to do with something with Flagellant as well. Let's heal. And let's finish off him.
The ground quakes.
Or it.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
I'm gonna do this. And switching you two just in case I would come across another Crusher and 2 Oracle lineup. Just for the hell of it. So far it has paid off, so yeah. 550, 125, let's do this. Seriously, I'm starting to get worried. Where the hell are those freaking Ancestors relics, man? What is this gonna be, the last 3 rooms or something? Okay, so this will be the first one.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
So we are ditching the 525 gold, 525, whichever way you want to call it. And okay, so here we have the second one. I'm gonna actually camp here.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Hopefully I won't get another hunger check. Let's reduce this. I still need to get some of these camping talents for the party members. I'm still missing the Tiger's Eye, and that is one hell of a talent. Plus 10 accuracy, plus 8% critical for 4 battles. That can be a game changer for you. Let's reduce the overall stress yet again. Hopefully no ambush.
The light, the promise of safety.
Pick up the second artifact. And I'm not actually that optimistic. Wow, actually, look at that. They gave us the damn thing right over here. That's awesome. So, okay. If I pick this damn thing up,
Hacks laden
actually
with
gonna
loot,
ditch the damn
often
keys.
low on supplies.
And I don't know what in the world am I expecting to find here. Just super unhappy that I am. Yeah, I'm gonna finish off here. Without the bandages, the chances of getting more bleed and stuff like that would be high, so let's not play around with that. Just gonna call it a day. That get 6 busts and 24 crests. We have a nice profit here. This is actually a nice trinket. so you never know. Especially if someone has something stupid like a scientific quirk where they get reduced healing, or they get a trinket which reduces.
Crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed. Yours for the taking.
Ah, cool, free upgrade for a weapon, so I'm gonna definitely try to utilize one of the level 6 heroes. If you have a hero with highest level, or one of the higher level heroes, and you get one of the bonuses such as free upgrade for weapon or something, or Abby is free, or God knows what, try to load in the heroes which you know you will try to take on your next raid. So potentially if I would go either with you or yeah, I'm gonna probably go with him, because otherwise that would be like 3,000 or even more gold. So yeah, and overall this was quite successful, but we still have a long way to go. So hopefully you will join me next time for Darkest Dungeon or one of the other games which I'm currently able to cover on my channel. I publish videos on a weekly basis, so if you would consider subscribing, it will help me quite a lot, as this way I will be able to respond to you also in the comment section, which I keep reading, and by getting more subscribers I will be able to create a bigger community around the games, and we can have a discussion about them. Always looking for some tips, so if you have them, bring them on. I'll be more than happy to read through them. But until then, I will wish you all the best, and hopefully I will see you at the next one. Once again, this was Max from Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel, and I'm gonna wish you all the best. Bye bye.